All right, and welcome to How to Cut Glass, featuring someone who only learned last week from the book Basic Glass Fusing. Hopefully I can get through this well enough to teach you some of the basics. I'm going to show you a little bit of different cutting techniques that the book told me to do. First off is the most basic of tools is the upright steel cutter. This is going to be the one I have the most of because it is the cheapest of the options. So to hold this, you have to hold it completely upright. And so you're going to put it in between your first two fingers like that, balance it, and then you've got to counterbalance it with your non-dominant hand. And that way you can cut straight ahead. All right, the thing about these is that they do not produce their own oil. So you are going to have to stab it in some oil, a sponge covered in oil. And then you can make your cuts. You can do this every few cuts. You don't have to do every cut, but ignore that cut because that was horrible, but it's going to get the job done. Now this little tool, I'm going to pause and look up what it is called. And it is called running pliers. You learn something new every day. So basically they have this line down the middle of them that you want to line with the line that you just scored on the glass. And look at that. Couldn't ask for more perfection. This is a little bit different. It has the oil inside of it. And so this one is more like a pencil. They said you hold it like a pencil. I don't remember what it was called, but you hold it like a pencil. It has oil in it, so you don't have to, use the sponge. And then we're gonna just... Now, when you're scoring glass, you just have to make one line. You're not trying to saw through it. You want it to cut on the lines you make. You don't want to saw through it. You'll damage your glass, you'll damage your blade, you'll damage everyone's ears around you. It's not a good thing. And I briefly forgot what I was doing, because I'm trying to do this all in one take. This is a ergonomic cutter. This is my favorite, because I'm old. This is the most expensive of the three. Also has the oil inside, so you don't have to pre-oil it. And you get a nice little comfortable hold there. Okay, so this is me attempting to cut out 7 different shapes. This is going to be an adventure for both of us because for most of these, I have not tried any of this. And when you're cutting, you want to make sure you're trying to do as many straight cuts as possible because anything more than that, it gets more complicated and your glass might break. So you want to get as close to the edge as possible and cut straight. So here, I'm starting to not cut super straight, still straight, but not straight up and down. I don't know what I'm saying. These are called grozing pliers, and they're for these little. I'm assuming they're for these little like tight spots, but obviously, I'm not a pro at them. So, second round, gonna try again. There is an up and a bottom to these, so you want to make sure. I'm actually shaky here because I'm a little scared. And I'm not wearing my safety glasses yet, so I'm just doing safety squints at this point. And it worked. Thank goodness. Look, nice little trapezoid. Let's introduce some curved lines. So this one gets, this one's not too much harder, but we start off the same. Cut off the straight edges. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Then we just use our running pliers for that, since I know the name of them. And then... okay, did it. Alright, now I'm using the grozer pliers because this is not a straight cut. I'm assuming that's why we use these. Again, I learned last week. Oh, it looks good. And yeah. I've been scared ever since that first time. Okay. Getting more confident, and it's misplaced. But the shape came out nice. Oh, this one scared me, but then I actually think I kind of like it. But you'll see here, I got hung up on some sort of dent in the glass, and I didn't know how to get out of it.
Okay.
If anyone watching this knows what I did wrong there, I'm sure there's a lot. I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, I redrew it. So again, we're trying to go to the most like direct path. So we kind of have to straighten some lines out. So we can't go into that much of an S-curve right off the gate. So I had to kind of like follow the trajectory out before I successfully cut it with the grooves. Then I'm like, okay, let's just take out this little bit here. That's a nice little somewhat straight line, just a little bit of a curve to it. And then I can just boop. Oh yeah, that's good. And then kind of continuing out the same thing. So, oh yeah, I turned it around because I found a better straight line edge for there. And so this is something like, depending on your shapes, you're just really gonna have to figure out, you know, you can't just, you know, automatically know for every little shape how to cut it. You're just gonna have to be like, okay, what is the straightest way I can cut this glass out? And then we can curve it. And then look, I wrote up on the pliers because I was getting too confused. And it worked. Oh my god. You happy dance there. Could use a little bit off the top there, but not nitpicking in at this point. Okay, the peanut. So again, straightest line possible. So we're just going to cut off right at the edge, which you'll see later I cut too much in, but it's whatever. Yeah, so then I had to like cut out more of the inside shape just for example's sake, but this actually worked out pretty good. Ta-da! Same thing on the other side.
It's a bit.
Why didn't I film all this? Just let it roll. I'm just making noises now. I got 12 minutes of this video. You're having to watch it. Okay, then you get to see me struggle here because I legitimately didn't know how to like both hold the glass and keep it from moving, and I thought I really messed it up, but I think it was fine. It worked out. Boop. You boop.
Right.
Man, I hope I don't have to edit this audio. I probably will. So yeah. If anyone just happens to come across this on my YouTube page and is not one of my students, or is one of my students and just knows more than I do about this particular topic, again, that I learned last week, then please drop a comment and tell me how can I improve my cutting skills, because this is actually frustrating. This one I actually found to be very easy. Just follow the lines. And, you know, do that, I guess. And then I had a nice little throwing star. Look at that. Okay, this one broke me. This is not the one I thought was going to be the hardest. But according to the book, you have to cut out little sections of that big indentation. And I thought I was doing that. But yeah, just watch, because this is bad. So start out strong, obviously, straight cuts. I've nailed those. Perfect. No notes. So here's where it gets weird. So we'll cut out like little grooves. We start out strong. Fish. Look at me. I'm scared of it. Oh, okay, there it goes. So I was like, okay. Let's do this. We got this. This is going to be it. I've got this. Watch it go off the rails here in a little bit. I was defeated. But then I was like, you know what? I'm going to keep trying. I'm just going to keep trying. It's not quite what I want, but maybe I can, you know, salvage something out of this. And then, yeah, I just get, like, it was, ugh. Where did we go wrong, guys? Should I have done even smaller sections? What? Yeah. It's just, what are you gonna do? All right, and this one I thought was gonna be the hardest. And I actually thought it wasn't that bad. Ta-da! So you just kind of keep following the shape around.
In between. Idiot.
Look at that. Finally, the grosing pliers, they finally did something for me. Look at that. That's a pretty nice circle. I mean, see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 out of 7 email. I was pretty pleased. So I thought about redoing that 6th one just to not let it defeat me. But I decided it defeated me, and I will never make a shape like that again. Anyway, I'm continuing to learn as long as you guys, but I've just decided to give you as much knowledge as I have about it, and I hope that you have a happy and safe glass cutting experience. Thank you.